Those are the guys we saw up at the very other end here. So I'm guessing they're doing the big out and back thing, which is just what we're doing, but we're starting from the southern end of things. There it is. Hey folks. Good, good. It's always nice when people say hello to you. There's a serious bike rider there. I believe we'll do a little pedal assisting here. Ooh, man. Got some giant trees around here. Let's gear up a little bit. Not very much. There we go. Another blind curve. Pretty much taking our life into our hands again. This is where the ominous music will come in. Huh. I didn't really see that blind curve there, but I'm sure it was there. Bump that up a little bit. Ooh, heading down to South Carolina. This is a new part of the trail that we have yet to try. But we're all set on gravel. Okay. There we go. We'll unlock that fork for this bumpy, gravelly thing. All right. We will see how far we go. Oops. Oh yeah. Let's just keep on going all the way down to South Carolina. I wonder why they're not working down here today. Looks like this would be a primo day to be out here. Nice to have the fat tire e-bikes that can just go over anything. And it's nice to have a little trail like this. This looks like one of these trails where you'll have a lot more people once they get this all built. There'll be people they'll have to put no Greenway parking signs up here and there by their apartment complexes. Oh my goodness, it looks like we've come on another little stretch of asphalt here. Yeah. I mean, just 100 miles of this, is that too much to ask? need more of this bicycle stuff all over the state. Man, pretty nice around here. There we go. I believe we're going to get myself a little bit of pedal assist here. Yep. It's another Lynn Cove Viaduct moment. Say they've done a pretty stellar job getting this part going here. Now this is where it's nice to have a little bit of extra juice. Though I really don't need to have any power here. I believe I'll just leave it on number 1 just to give myself that little bit of assist. This is another one of those places where you want to get down in the lowest gear you can. I could be up in 5th gear right now and just put my pedal assist way up. That wouldn't make any sense. On my bike in the lowest gear, pedal assist down. Unless I need it, or unless I want to go really fast, and there is something to be said for going fast. Not just because it gets you somewhere quicker, but just because that feeling, sort of like a dog hanging his head out the window, going 15 or 20, that'd be okay, as long as there weren't too many bugs. Now this is the part, if you were the doozy or one of those gravel bike riding crazies, you'd just be loving this. And I love it too. But I don't have that bike that he's got. And I don't have the lens that he's got either. I got an e-bike that will power me up the hill just the way I would have been able to do it 30 years ago, 40 years ago, 50 years ago. Oh boy, what the heck have we got going on here? Big old drainage project there. Looks like we may be riding around there. Oh, is that Sugar Creek? God, they have got this thing to where it can hold the whole damn ocean. Look at this. Yeah, the next big huge flood. Yep. Pretty nice. It's good. They're going to stop you from driving right off the edge there. That's good. I don't know if we're in South Carolina now or not. You can see that, boy. gets all full, I bet all of this floods over here too. My bike's making noise. Sounds like it's got something. Like it's got something stuck in there. There's that little Sugar Creek. Boy, could you imagine seeing that coming down through there full force? Guess it'd all be flooded over here. That would be something to watch. There's an interesting little tree sculpture there. Look at the size of that one. That's into the floodplain. Okay, here we go. Little break there on the brand new part of the Carolina Thread Trail. Maybe it will be part of the Carolina Thread Trail, but right now it's just the Little Sugar Creek Greenway. This is the new extension that I don't believe they've actually opened formally, but hey, we're here to test it out. We're the beta testers here for their trail down here. Right now, I'm saying good job. There's another plane. We are obviously right over a flyway. Bad, look at this. Whoop. There it goes, eh? Oh yeah, look at this, man. That's a good little swoopy down there. Look at all of this. This is the part where you want to have an e-bike. Because I don't mind working a little bit to go up these hills, but I guess if I had an actual bike that I wanted to go up hills like this with, though, it wouldn't be geared like this one. It would be geared so that I could climb hills much more easily. All right. Hey, folks. Okay, and they got little roads running all through this. Yeah, they're going over into some neighborhood, and pretty cool. There we go. Got the boss man asleep in the car. I'm just going to zip on down here. 17, 18, stick on the inside, 20. Woo. That was a pretty zippy run there. Look at all of this. Man, look at all the stone work somebody's done down there. great. I wonder who funds all of this. There's got to be some government money going into here. Can't believe it's the state. Certainly not Charlotte having enough money to do something like this, but man, it is just following along where the sewer line is. It is such a brilliant idea, such a simple idea. And it's nice that they've got this going before all of this land got bought up. Man, this is just up in the woods here now. Look at this. Good job, good job. Super nice bridge. I don't know if I'd want to drive a car across it. And if you could just look right, or don't look left. Don't look left. And you won't see any of the development around here. Oh, there we go. It's coming out exactly as Brian was saying. We're coming out into some neighborhood. Yeah. They've actually got a little Greenway parking spot down in here. That is pretty nice. There we go. Now, I don't know if this is North Carolina or South Carolina. We'll just zip on up here a little bit. 25 miles an hour. I bet I can do better than 25 down that hill right there. ought to try a speed run on this hill, Tiny.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, this would be a good one. See what we can do. 21, 23, 24, 24. Okay. On your right, on your right, on your right. Okay. Leaving suburbia and heading back to the trail. Come on, Grandpa, get it in gear. Uh-oh. Left on up the hill. Man, this is just like every other little suburbia that you have ever seen. Little kids leave their toys out in the streets. Little boxes on the hillside. Little boxes made of ticky-tack. Little boxes on the hillside. All look the same. This is kind of a nice pastel looking paint scheme they have going on in here. This one's over here, look. Nice and bland. Appropriately bland. Oop. Car. Oh boy. Looks like a big hill here. But we can always turn around and come back. Oh no, it's right there, isn't it? Okay. Well, we'll see. Wrong side, oh no. God, that looks like that would be a flood zone there. I guess they've dug the channel deep enough for Little Sugar Creek so that it doesn't get into the Prestwick swimming pool. And here we go. Back onto the Greenway. Thanks for putting the Greenway in there. People were very kind. Hope it brings you good luck. Oh, this is much nicer. Hey, thank you. Hello. Oh boy, zipping on down here now. Zipping on, and slowing down, very nicely. Slowing down. There we go. And down. Where's my blind corner sign? I don't see my blind corner sign. All right. I may just throttle along here for a little ways. This is nice just to see how slow can I go. That'll get me down to about 9 there. If I can go slower than that. So I can go 7. Will this keep me at 7? Ooh, down to 5 there now. Look at all of this. Man, we've got fabric all over the thing. Got to have all kinds of seed stuff going on underneath there. Lots of reclamation stuff in here. Whew, boy, I bet this was nasty. It was probably all like that. I bet this was all very, very wild stuff that they had to come and deal with here. Very nice. Another fancy bridge going up into the fancy neighborhoods. There we go. Hammering in some posts. I've just been riding up here on my throttle here. I don't like that dirt on there. So I'll go down a little bit slowly. There we go. Here's the dog walking people. Got a fan. Yep. There we go. About that. Well, look at wheel size, because I think that 20-inch wheel is a good size. It's a good size. They don't need. Oh boy, dog walkers. This is very picturesque. Thanks. Just amazing little traffic out here. I think there's more bikes than foot traffic. I don't think you can call a couple people to traffic, actually. Well, we haven't been down this way yet, so there's only one way to find out. Don't need a pedal assist here. Well, that's the unpaved part is right over there. What are we doing here? Are we going up into some fancy neighborhood area, or is this going up to a park up here? We don't know yet. I see a fountain out there. Dog park. Oh my goodness. Looks like a place where you might not want to be. Watch out there, crazy. Heading back across the bridge. People trying to encroach on my space. Can't have this encroachment going on around here. Alright, back on the gravel. I believe I'll get me another pedal assist out of that. Too much speed, too much speed. There we go. We'll dump that pedal assist. Yep. Okay. Nice little easy gravel trail. Little bit of a pedal assist down here on this gravel. Get me through fine. Got myself down in the lowest gear. pretty nice trail. Sometimes this new gravel is a little questionable. Before it's had time to get all settled in there. But I'm sure that's happening. Right now as we speak, I'm tamping down a nice little 4-inch wide strip to the best of my ability, to the best of my poundage. Oh boy. There's that speedy side rusher, the old blue dragon with the dolphin trunk bag on it.
Some of the bakers and a lot of the slower issues. The Linco Bioma?
I think this is one of them. We have multiples on here. But yeah, this is just a really nice job on this. Nice and wide. I wonder what this is, 8 feet? That's the way to go. Something nice and wide like this. Plenty of room for all kinds of people to stroll and mingle on the Greenway. It is just such an amazing difference from the way it was when we got here to what we've got right now. It was almost drizzly. The bikes were wet when we got here. And now it's just turned into a crazy March day. I think it's the 23rd. Could be the 24th. All right. Yeah. How come there was headwinds when we came up here and now there's headwinds also? I don't know.
It's a whirlwind.
You think you could make it down most of that in a kayak?
Yeah. Well, right now you could probably.
Sure glad I don't have a little skinny tire bike now. Bring it on.
Yep.
Whatever it may be. Might be a sleeping animal under there. They sure did a see, look, there's another one there. These must be mounds that they're going to landscape. You know, they're going to have little grass hills on there. I see the method to their madness. There we go. Okay. That's a cool looking little truck there. Little small, very agile dump truck. Yeah, I think that rain we had really did knock the pollen back a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty spectacular day. Not too hot. Oops. See, their wavers were probably just all tired out there. Yeah, see, that's another one right there. Just go right over the top. Crash right into the water on the other side. I'll remember that next time. Just try a little 0-0. Another one of those darn blind curves. Okay. Pretty spectacular. Nice little start to the trail. And a little pine forest, or is it a tree plantation? What's left of it? And here we come on back up to the James K. Polk Museum parking lot. You see some other bike people around here. And we'll just zoom on. Thank you there, partner. That's always nice when people stop in situations like that, but hey, he's a bike rider.
56%.
All right. 80%.
That yours, Dave?
It says 77, but it'll be up a little bit in a while.
Wow.
How far did you go?
28.4.
28.4.
28.4.
That was pretty good. Pretty good ride there.
Max speed,
Yeah.
28.5.
From E-Bike Earth.
That was the best one yet.
I think so. We'll be back.